the story of David and Goliath. In ancient Israel, the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. The two armies camped on opposite hills, with a valley between them. The Philistines had a formidable warrior named Goliath, who stood over 9 feet tall. Clad in heavy armor and wielding a massive spear, Goliath issued a challenge to the Israelites. He would fight any man who dared to face him in single combat. If Goliath won, the Israelites would become servants to the Philistines. If the Israelite won, the Philistines would serve Israel. For 40 days, Goliath taunted and mocked the Israelites, instilling fear in their hearts. Among the Israelites was a young shepherd named David, the youngest son of Jesse. David was not part of the army. He was tasked with tending to his father's sheep in Bethlehem. One day, Jesse sent David to the battlefield to deliver food to his brothers, who were fighting in Saul's army. When David arrived, he heard Goliath's taunts and saw the fear that gripped the soldiers. Moved by Goliath's defiance against the armies of the living God, David asked, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" His boldness caught the attention of King Saul. When David volunteered to fight Goliath, Saul was skeptical. He pointed out that David was just a boy, while Goliath was a seasoned warrior. But David persisted, recounting how he had killed lions and bears while protecting his flock, attributing his victories to God's help. Impressed by David's faith and courage, Saul finally agreed and offered David his own armor. However, David found the armor cumbersome and decided to go without it. Instead, he took his shepherd's staff, selected 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook, and approached Goliath armed only with his sling. As David approached, Goliath laughed and mocked him, cursing him by his gods. Undeterred, David responded, "You come against me with a sword and a spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel." David declared that today the Lord would deliver Goliath into his hands, and all would know that there is a God in Israel. David then ran toward Goliath, slinging a stone from his pouch. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead, and he fell face down on the ground. The Israelites, witnessing this miraculous victory, erupted in cheers. David ran to Goliath, took his sword, and cut off his head, ensuring the Philistines' defeat. The Philistine army, seeing their champion defeated, turned and fled. The Israelites pursued them, gaining a great victory that day. David's bravery not only saved Israel, but also made him a hero among his people. Themes and lessons. The story of David and Goliath teaches important lessons about faith, courage, and the power of God. It illustrates how seemingly impossible challenges can be overcome with trust in divine support, and how true strength comes from faith rather than physical prowess. David's journey from shepherd to warrior also emphasizes that greatness can come from the most unexpected places, and that God can use anyone willing to stand up for what is right. This powerful story resonates across generations, inspiring countless individuals to face their own giants with faith and determination.